Hey guys, welcome back. Now we just got back from the Maldives and it's gonna take us a while to edit these videos and photos. And this episode, it's part 1, which consists of all the photos I took using the GH4, the TG5, and also the iPhone. It's basically a summary of what we did during our stay, which we didn't do anything other than sleep and getting plenty of sun. This video is about 6-7 minutes long, unlike my usual other videos. We did manage to use all the cameras that we brought along, all except the X-Band. The battery died after taking one shot, so the lesson is always bring extra batteries or make sure the batteries are fresh. For all the cameras we brought along, we use the TG5 the most. It's a reliable little camera. You don't have to worry about it getting wet. You don't have to worry about sand getting into the sensor, etc. So yeah, we can honestly say we enjoy using the TG5. And believe me, we're not getting paid from the Olympus. We're not getting paid at all from anybody, so oh well. Now, this resort is about 20 minutes speedboat ride away from the international airport, Mali. Now, the airport is becoming really extremely busy, so the overall water quality is not as good as before. We came to the same resort around 7 years ago. You know, the water was a lot better back then. Now this is Maldives, relaxing by the pool, jacuzzi, smoking. Now the bottom line is we just want to have a quiet time to ourselves, and this resort is just perfect. Now I dropped the TG5 into the pool for a couple of times in order to make sure this darn thing is waterproof. My last waterproof camera was a GoPro, and I prefer this TG5 a lot more than the GoPro. I mean, the TG5 is slightly bigger than the GoPro, but the thing is the buttons are a lot bigger and they are really easy to use, especially when you're inside the water. Keep in mind the TG5 is not a professional diving equipment, so don't expect high-end image quality. There's no way I'm bringing my Leica SL into the water. So the bottom line is the TG5 does what it claims, and we're really happy with it. This cage is holding these baby sea turtles. It's some kind of sea turtle preservation program run by the Banyan tree. We swam from our room about 15 minutes to get here. The water is really shallow, and sadly we didn't see a lot of the corals because a lot of them are dead. We did swim further out to the deeper ends and found a lot of nice corals there. But the water was a bit choppy, so I couldn't find a way to get close to the coral and film them. This is my first time doing the underwater photography, and I have to say it's pretty difficult. Well, I didn't exactly go underneath the water. We were just floating around using our snorkels. I find it extremely difficult to keep this camera still because of the current. Maybe if I were to go down deeper with the oxygen tank, it might be easier to hold still the camera. I was holding a rock, trying to anchor myself in one single spot, and these tiny little fish, the moment they got used to me, they started attacking me. And I thought Nemo and Dory are two really friendly little fish, but they're not. I set the camera in auto white balance in the snorkeling mode, whatever that is. I honestly can't say this is a good image or bad. You decide. One thing I find it to be really cool is the moment you get out of the water, you can continue shooting video or still shots. We were out in the sun for about an hour or so, and we got burned pretty bad from the sun. So we headed back to our room to take a nap, to clean up. It's a good idea to clean the camera, the TG5, using fresh water. We took a quick power nap, did some light reading, not a photography book. This is a small resort, and I don't know why we brought so many cameras, because honestly there aren't a lot of things to shoot. Now if I were to bring a lot of cameras out, think tank, is definitely the way to go. Now the Street Walker basically holds all my cameras in one single bag, and I use the wire up to carry the charger, the cables, you know, all these accessory stuff. They're not exactly the best looking bags, but then again, they are light and they are practical. You know, the funny thing in Maldives is time appears to be going really slow. We had a huge breakfast, we went snorkeling, we took a nap, we read a book, and yet it's not even lunchtime. So right now we're having an early lunch because I wanted to go back to the water again. You know, sometimes it feels like we're the only people on this island. We live in Hong Kong, so this is an ultimate luxury for us. Check out Carmen. How did she manage to change her outfit so quickly while I was basically wearing the same smelly clothes throughout? Well, anyhow, so we split up after lunch. The lady got herself a spa and I got myself wet again. One of the biggest attractions this island has to offer is the stingrays. These guys have been swimming up to the shore every day around 5 o'clock for the past 18 years, and you are not allowed to get into the water and swim with these guys here for obvious reasons. These guys are so gentle, they are so elegant.
Coming to us for more than 18 years, every day at 5 o'clock sharp. So today you can see that what I'm feeding them are these scraps of fish, and a lot of these scraps have bones in them. But these guys don't mind because they're very used to eating hard-shelled animals. So they're what we call benthic creatures, and they lie on the floor. And then what they do is they grind up all the crabs and the clams that they eat, and that's how they feed. Oh yeah, we're having more visitors. Those are black-tip reef sharks over there. So these black-tip reef sharks, they're usually the juvenile ones that come so shallow, and that's where they find refuge.
So this is basically what we did, how we spent our time in the resort. And I hope the editing is slow enough, you know, for everyone to see or feel what's it like at the banyan tree. I have dropped the films off at the lab, so once I've picked them up, I will make part 2 of our days in Maldives using Leica and film cameras. Okay, from a vacationer point of view, it's really no big deal. We have just recently set up a gallery page in our online shop. So if you prefer to see photos instead of videos, check the page out. I'll put the link below. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope I didn't bore you guys with this extra long video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.